Hello everyone, I'm Toshi, the producer of Dragon Ball Legends. I'm glad to be here as always, and joining me today here is...
Hello everyone, I'm Kai, the advertising producer. We are ready to kick off this Reveals and Stuff. That's right, this is Reveals and Stuff, not Video and Stuff.
I think we kind of surprised everyone when we sent the notice for this video, so I'd like to explain how this video series will work going forward. Up until now, our videos have included a monthly video and stuff, as well as special reveals and stuff broadcasts for Legends Festival, anniversary campaigns, and so on.
That's right.
From now on, both types of videos will be known as reveals and stuff.
It better describe what the content of these videos will be like, and I think it will be easier for players who are just getting started to understand what this show is all about. We've also changed the looks of the videos, like the background.
We took this opportunity to spruce things up and make everything look sleek and stylish.
Thus, the content will continue to be the same as Video and Stuff, so we hope all of you will keep tuning in.
And with that, this month's Reveals and Stuff will have information on a new character coming in the second half of the 60 million users campaign and details regarding a new mode that's being released soon.
But first, you mentioned the 60 million users campaign that's underway, which saw the release of Jiren Full Power and Boys Is He Strong.
Yes, his buff when an enemy activates a Rising Rush is really fearsome. He can automatically withstand a Rising Rush, which makes him very reliable, and he'll get buffs that nullify cover changes and increase his card draw speed so he can go on the offensive almost immediately.
Not to mention Beerus, who was released alongside Jiren, is also really strong.
Very true. We haven't had a new Beerus in a while, and his special move arts nullifies revive effects, which is just an amazing ability. We've had characters with revive disruption with effects such as destroying an enemy's Dragon Balls when the revive character is defeated, but this one is nullifying a revive. The summon that features Jiren and Beerus is still ongoing, so please hurry up and get them for yourself.
Speaking of Beerus, he made his debut last month at the second annual Battle Hour, didn't he?
Yes, there were 2 Legends-based programs in the Battle Hour, Legends Quiz Challenge and another Showdown, which is where we made a surprise announcement about Beerus.
You can watch any video content from Battle Hour via the video archive, so I highly encourage you all to check it out. And with that, let's head into our first segment. Let's play Full Power Battle.
We talked about the details of Full Power Battle last month, and we're just about ready to release it. But before that, we'd like to introduce this new game mode to all of you by playing it a little bit so you guys can have a bit of a better idea of what it's going to be like. Without further ado, let's get it up on the screen. Alright, here it is. This is still in development, so all the text is still in Japanese. Please just bear with it for now. This is the battle prep screen.
It's exciting to see a new screen, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Across the middle, we have Player 1 and Buddy 2 through 4. In Full Power Battle, you can control one character, that's the one labeled Player, while the 3 buddy characters here are controlled by an AI, so you will need to choose a total of 4 battle members. Jiren up at the top is the boss this time, and just like with Hyperdimensional Co-op, we plan to update the boss when the season changes.
The bottom is the section for support members, right?
Yes, and just like in Co-op, they'll provide a boost to your battle members. You need to select them for your character as well as for your buddies. Let's check out the actual party formation screen. By tapping the arrows at the top, you can switch between player and buddy party screens. At the top, there are deploy conditions for the player and each buddy. There are restrictions based on tag, episode, element, and so on when forming your parties, so you must select characters that meet these restrictions for both your battle and support members.
There's also melee type level at the top. Does battle style have an effect too?
Yes. In Full Power Battle, each party has a party skill which varies based on that battle member's battle style, such as melee type, support type, and so on. Each party skill has different strengths when challenging a Full Power Battle, so you gotta keep them in mind as you build your party. There's also the comrade slot, when you're forming your party. To put it simply, your friends and guild members can set comrades that you can then select to help you in full power battle. Choosing comrades will power up your battle members even more, so don't forget about them.
How do you set your own comrades?
Well, let's go back to the battle prep screen. At the very top, there's a Set Comrades button, so you can set them from there. Be sure to set some for your friends to use. One last thing before we start, you can change the character that you will be controlling by tapping the arrows at the bottom of the screen. It's not like you have to use the character that's on the far left every time, so go into battle with whomever you like. Alright, let's start.
This really is exciting. It's so cool to see a horde of them lined up like that.
As you can see, this is going to be an epic battle between 5 characters. Your character, 3 buddies, and the boss.
So does it basically play the same as co-op?
That's right. Just like in co-op, your link will go up as each character attacks. So keep on the offensive and perform cover changes to build up that link bonus.
However, there are some unique mechanics in full power battle, right?
That is right. You should see one coming up very soon.
What that?
An exclamation mark appeared on screen and an evade forward warning appeared. That was warning me about the boss's wide range dual break attack, which deals a ton of damage if you don't move out of the way. Be sure to react as soon as you see the warning so that you can evade forward or backwards. And this is Ultra Burst, another new mechanic in full power battle. The characters are all firing off their main abilities, but pay attention to the gauge and countdown displayed just below Jiren's health bar. If you don't deal enough damage to deplete the gauge before the countdown reaches 0, the boss will activate their Ultra Burst and unleash an incredibly powerful attack. So, you've got to keep attacking to stop that Ultra Burst from happening. The effects have already started showing up on screen, but this phase is also when your link bonus will activate. Now, take a look at the strike arts at the bottom right of the screen.
It's flashing.
Yes, it is. So, let's use it. If you hit with this strike arts, it'll activate an all-out rush. Some red circles will pop up on the screen, and we've got to tap them with the correct timing. It's a powerful combination attack where every character jumps in to help.
That works perfect.
Yep. So, just now, Break appeared on screen, which means that thanks to our all-out rush, we were able to stop the Ultra Burst.
I see, so an all-out rush is one way to quickly stop an Ultra Burst.
Exactly. You have to use all the power you've got to stop an Ultra Burst. So, it's important to take advantage of the all-out rush and Rising Rush Z. We'll just continue attacking with our buddies here and chip away at the boss's health.
Here it comes again.
Yes, Ultra Bursts aren't limited to just one time. Attack to stop the burst is being displayed on screen right now. So, let's go on the offensive again.
This time there's flashing blast art.
Yes, so if we hit with this blast arts, it'll activate the blast version of the all-out rush. This time, we have to rapidly tap the button on the screen. It's a battle of perseverance now. When the tapping part is over, everyone will unleash a barrage of ki blasts together to deal massive damage. And now, I think it's time to activate the Rising Rush Z that we've been holding on to.
This isn't just a regular Rising Rush, is it?
Nope. The Rising Rush in full power battle will be a little different to what everybody's used to. For starters, you have to swipe in the direction of the arrows shown on screen.
The animations are so cool.
Now, because this is a 4-person Rising Rush, it's an even more intense attack than a normal Rising Rush. And in order to convey that intensity, we made it so that you blast your opponent through a dimensional wall and straight into another dimension. And with that Rising Rush Z, we safely broke the boss's Ultra Burst again. Jiren just has a little bit more health left, so let's keep on attacking and finish it off. And with that, we have won.
As I'm sure you could tell from our footage, it's almost complete, isn't it?
You're right. We're currently making the final adjustments, but we're expecting to make a release in just a few more days. Please wait just a little bit longer, everybody.
Now that we've finished introducing Full Power Battle, how about we talk about a brand new character?
Yes, please take a look at this.
Now I'll show you a neat trick.
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku, who fought against Jiren during the Universe Survival Saga in Dragon Ball Super, is coming to Legends as the second Ultra character that can be acquired from a summon.
Following up on Super Gogeta from the end of last year, now we have Goku.
Yes. Since this is Dragon Ball, we figured it was only right to release Goku next. It takes a bit of time and effort on the animations for an Ultra character, but we feel confident that you're going to enjoy the work we've provided.
Let's see how he looks in-game.
Now I'll show you a neat trick. Kaioken! Here goes! Kamehameha! Is that all you got? Now I'll show you a neat trick. That's not all! Take that! Not bad.
Let me tell you about his abilities, since I'm sure you're all curious. Ultra Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku is a powerful combo attacker. He has a unique gauge that builds up while he's charging Ki, and the speed at which it builds is much faster than Legends Limited Perfect Cells. Plus, he's able to charge it multiple times. By making use of the increased arts card draw speed he gets when he enters the battlefield to start combos, and charging Ki during or after these combos to build his unique gauge, Goku can always be ready for any kind of counterattack. He restores his vanishing gauge when his unique gauge fills up to max capacity, and a number of effects will activate when he evades enemy attacks with a vanishing step, allowing him to effectively attack and evade the enemy all by himself. On top of that, his blast arts can destroy special move arts cards, which can prevent Goku from being comboed by an enemy's special arts after a cover change.
As you can tell, he's truly powerful character.
With the power-up of the Universal Survival Saga, with the recent Jiren and the Zenkai Awakening of Kale, I'm pretty sure you can build a whole new party that will blow away the PvP environment.
And that's all the new information we have for you today.
Yes. Besides the things we've told you about today, I just wanted to let everybody know that we're cooking up something fun for people to enjoy this April, so please be on the lookout for that.
Yes, indeed. We hope you also enjoy the new full power battle mode and the new ultra rarity character Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku, both of which are coming soon. And we'll be bringing you this new and improved reviews and stuff from now on.
I hope you all enjoyed this new look. I hope to see all of you guys again with the new reveals and stuff. Bye guys.
Bye!